All right. I think we're live. Okay, here we are. Welcome back. Blake Jamieson in the studio. Hold on, I gotta turn on some lights real quick. 1 second. That should help a little bit. Let's see here. That should help a little bit. Get some lights on all this stuff. What's up, guys? Here we are. That's right, Boomer. Here we come. Here we come. Yes. Eric, welcome. Boomer, welcome. I know my dad was just trying to sign on. I'm sure he's just jumping on now. Oh. Okay, sorry. Sorry about the double audio. It's going to take a second. Oh, some things. There's so much to do always to set up for this stuff. Okay. Fix now. Just a minute. Just a sec. Jeff says, great job with Seth today. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had a fun time. We painted a trout. Actually, I'm going to go get that for you guys so you guys can see it. So we have this first trout that I painted. I like it. I don't love it, if I'm going to be honest. There's just there's some things that I see that I know that I could do better next time, which is great about this because I get to do 2 or 3 versions of each painting, but it's cool. It was fun. Did that on a live stream today. Put that down here. So, Quest for Gold, as it says. Is it up, guys? Nice, better, cool. Eugene, you caught the live stream. Thank you so much. The like squad early. Yeah, you guys getting in here. Getting in. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all those things. Super helpful. Team Hot Plate. Man, I actually thought I was going to release Team Hot Plate shirts today. I didn't. Anyways, we're going to get those out very soon, which is going to be sick. So I did get a sweet shipment from Topps today. I'll go grab that for you guys. Oh. There we are. So that's not a very very cool angle. There we go. We'll just do a little housekeeping and then we'll open up those boxes. So let's see here. What's new? Well, tonight actually was super cool. I had just before this live stream, and the reason that once again I was 1 minute late. God, I hate being late to anything, especially my own stuff, but like to anybody's stuff, I hate being late. So before this, it's not the reason that I was late. I still had enough time to set up. It was pure my own fault. But I had a phone call with Gregory Siff. He's another artist from Project 2020. He's an artist that I personally have been looking up to since I became a full-time artist. I love his work. I think it's phenomenal. He just had a Cal Ripken, which I think is off the site now. I think it ended today at 1 o'clock. Maybe it could run till tomorrow. Anyways, his work is amazing, and we had a hour-long phone call. We were talking about the artist autograph stuff and how hopefully he's going to start doing it, which is going to be great. And Eric, hopefully you're excited about this. He's going to join Blowout. He's going to join the private Facebook group. Those are 2 things. And he's going to start doing autographs. And, you know, one of my favorite parts about this project is, actually my favorite part about this project is connecting with other humans because of this project. And a lot of that has been connecting with people like you guys that are the card collectors and art collectors and whatnot, but also connecting with other artists, like especially Gregory Siff, who I've just, it's crazy. It's really cool. So I had an hour-long phone call with him today, and it went so well, and I'm so excited. We're going to follow up tomorrow or later tonight on email, and just, if there's anything that I can do to help him to get his autos going, is awesome. And then if there's anything that I can do to help him get on things like Blowout Forums or the private Facebook group, also awesome. I think it's going to help his sales of the cards themselves. And then obviously the autos has like a direct financial benefit, right, to his bottom line. And like me, he's a full-time artist. He has his own studio with his girlfriend, who also is like a ridiculously talented artist, Brittany Palmer. So on Instagram, I know she's Brittany Palmer Art. So check out either of them if you haven't already. Like, they're super sick people, and they're a couple, and they're both painters, and it's pretty dope. So that was really good. Let's see here on the comments. Great. Smash the like button, subscribe, love it. Bam, bam, bam. All those things. Yeah, definitely. So also today, a lot of you guys saw me paint this first Mike Trout. I did it live on Twitch with a guy named Mike Everett, and it went really well. And then immediately, as soon as that happened, my inbox on everything, on email, on Facebook, on Blowout, started getting flooded with people saying, I want to prepay for the Artist Autograph series of Mike Trout, which is not my next release. By the way, look at that chrome. That chrome just like really works. My next card is going to be the Ricky Henderson card, which you guys helped pick. Which one would actually be the card. And that one is going to drop on Monday, which is the 5th, I believe. May 5th. I think it's May 5th. Whatever Monday is. That's going to be my next card. The Trout card is going to be after that, but people are already saying, send me an invoice, let me get an autographed card. So on that note, the 1 of 1 gold, gone. Sorry guys. That actually got sold the very first day when I released my Nolan Ryan autographs. Literally somebody bought the Mike Trout 1 of 1 gold that day. There were 5, it's 1 gold and then 5 more for the silver, all gone, which is crazy and very cool. And then we're doing a few different editions beyond that. So obviously we're going to do a 27, and there's multiple ones. The 1 of 27 is gone. 27 of 27, gone. Let's see what else. Then we're doing an edition of 49. The 1 of 49 sold. I'm not sure if the 27 out of 49 sold. Then we have an edition of 99. The 1 is gone. The 27 is gone. The number 99 is gone. Then we have an edition of 149, which will be my red auto, the most common one. It's going to be $99. No matter what card, what player I'm doing, there will always be an autographed card available for under $100. You heard it here first. We've sold, I think, 4 of those so far. And most of those were today after I painted that live. And then people were like, I need the autograph card. And the crazy thing is like, this painting is probably, like, in my opinion, probably not going to be the card that gets printed. I think we're going to make a sicker one. But we'll see. I'll make a few other versions, and then you guys will get to pick which one actually makes the card. I have some cool ideas. I think, like, it's hard to tell, but so there's like some orange in here because, like, Millville, which was Mike Trout's high school, colors are orange and blue. We already have the blue a little bit with the Angels, but I want to, like, incorporate more of the Millville stuff. Also on the final card, we are going to have the RC. We're going to get the rookie logo in there. That could be Millville colors. It might have some paint, graffiti drips. We'll see. The point is, the card, it's like crazy. It's starting to get momentum, and it's awesome. And I'm so happy. I talked to Gregory Siff, which is like one of my freaking idols in the art world. His work is so sick. His Cal Ripken is so sick. That's either, if it's still out, you guys should get one. If you missed it, then that sucks. But let's see here. We're gonna Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Is it 5? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, 5/4. Great. Man, I really should have tied in some type of Star Wars thing into... I mean, I didn't know that Ricky was going to come out on Star Wars Day. If I had, I might have put a lightsaber in his hand instead of a bat. And that would have been freaking cool. But I only just found that out, so... Anyways. Let's see here. What else? Well... I'm wondering, like, because I'm getting so much, like, I'm getting hit up so much about the Mike Trout, I'm thinking about just making a web page, because the good thing about when I sell autographs on the website is that, like, it's automatically in order. It collects it tracks the orders, and the first person is tracked as first. When everyone's hitting me up on different platforms, I'm trying to, like, respond as much as I can, but it's really hard if, like, someone hits me up at, like, 12:31 on Facebook, and then somebody else hits me up at 12:32 on Blowout Forums, but I'm on Blowout Forums at the time. I'm going to see that one first. They might get placed ahead, so I don't know. It's a work in progress, guys. Maybe tomorrow I will make a website. In fact, you guys can bookmark this now. There's not a website there, but if it's proathleteportraits.com/Mike-Trout. That is what the Mike Trout site page would be. It doesn't exist, but I might be making a page tomorrow where I start putting up the auto for, like, pre-sales there, because it's really tough dealing with everyone on different platforms. Anyways, tonight what we're going to do is we're going to open up a bunch of baseball cards like we do. And we're going to do a few different ones. So I have my Topps order, the big box, which is here. Bam. But I also have a couple smaller ones. So I have one of these and I only opened it just to see the packing slip. I haven't opened up any of the actual cards because we could get gold anywhere. You can find gold anywhere. So one of these, let's see which one this is. Okay, so this is the Frank Thomas Big Hurt, by Ben Baller. I love Ben Baller's work. I love everyone's work. And I know that a lot of people that are, like, following the project are like, oh shit, I'm going to go broke following this project because I'm going to try and buy one of each. Like, I bought 3 of the Big Hurts because I like it. And my plan is to keep 1 or 2 myself. And maybe if I can flip one on eBay, I probably will. But, it's really expensive. It's an expensive hobby. And now you guys got me back into it, and it's like, dang it. It hurts so good. So we have 3 Ben Ballers in here. This is a pretty big box for just 3 cards. I'm not sure why they sent it in that box. But we're going to open them up. There might be golds. We also, in this one, and just because I don't have to look at the packing slip because I know, because there were only 2 other boxes, but this one is the Tyson Beck, and it is 5 of the King Griffeys. And that one is this card is doing well on eBay. So this is great, because if I keep 1 or 2 of these for myself, and then I sell the other 3 on eBay right now with what Tyson's going for the Griffeys, I will pay for both. I will pay for all these cards and those other Ben Baller cards, which is awesome. That's probably what I'm going to have to do, because we have to keep this party going. And there's, like, it's insane that we're on card 50-ish, and there's 400 cards. And I didn't even really start collecting them until my Nolan Ryan dropped, which was card 18. And so, like, I've really only collected, like, about 20 cards. And I've gotten a couple of each, if I can. Sometimes I just buy one. But, dude, there's so many cards left. It's insane. All right, Eric. You guys, what is up? Reese, hello. Classic Card says, I love that Ripken by Gregory. Yeah, I mean, Gregory's so talented, man. It's insane. Yeah, smash that like button. if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. And then I think after you subscribe, there's like a little bell kind of button you can hit. It looks like a bell that turns on notifications. What that would mean is that it would send you a notification either when I go live or if I post a video. Now, so far on YouTube, I've been doing mostly live stuff, and that's very predictable. 10:23 p.m.-ish every night, I'm here in my studio, and we're doing something fun. But I do plan, like we actually might do a live, we might do a premiere party tonight, because I just got the process video of me painting the Ricky Henderson card, which is dropping on Monday. I'm going to publish that video probably here on YouTube and also other places. I'll publish it on Monday, but I think I might play it for you guys tonight. We'll see. It's super. It's the coolest video so far of my process videos. If you've seen like a couple of them, I've got a Nolan Ryan one. I've got the Don Mattingly one. They're cool, but the editing house that I'm working with, the editing shop, which by the way, Maestro Studios is awesome, and they were willing, at least for the first couple of videos, to do some editing for me in exchange for some art. So I love doing like the barter system like that and trading my art for other people that are really good at what they do, especially like other creatives. So like it just worked out really well, and their work is sick. And so after the first couple videos, which I had already had shot before we started working together, then they came back to me and they said, hey, these are cool, but if you do a top-down shot and if you have a close-up, we're going to be able to make something super sick. And so I said, okay. And so when I did the live stream of painting Ricky Henderson, if you guys remember, I had got this ladder, which is right here in my studio, and I literally duct taped my phone to the top of the ladder, like, boop, so it was like looking down. And then I took my Canon camera and I got it super close. And then I did like this camera that you guys see, and I had that. And then I had my phone was on the ladder. Yeah. So that was it. But I basically I followed their advice on like the shots I should get, and then they edited it, and it looks ridiculous. We're gonna do a world premiere tonight of the Ricky Henderson video. It might end up being different when it gets published. I think I'll publish it on Sunday because the release is on Monday. I want to build the hype. I think a Monday release is actually the best possible release, by the way, in Project 2020, because the cards are only released Monday through Friday, and then it's 48 hours sold. And so come Sunday at 1 o'clock, right? Friday, yep, Saturday, Sunday, yep. All the cards are off the site. There's nothing to buy in Project 20 at all. And so everyone's like building up the hype of like, what's going to be next? When can we see the next 2020 card? And so like the Monday 1 o'clock, we've got all the hype coming from Friday into everyone ready for Monday. So me having my Monday release is cool. I think it's going to be my first Monday release. I've had a lot of like midweek ones, Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday. Those have been my releases. Okay, then, or not then, this is really a non sequitur. It has nothing to do with that. We have this. This is my box of gold. Hopefully. That's what we hope. So it's sealed from tops. Oh god, I almost lost it. Man. Let's see. I just want to see. I haven't even seen this many Topps cards at once. I'm just gonna check this out together right now. Oh, it's glorious. Yeah, so this is 50 of the Nolans, because as you guys know, I had 10 of them delivered 2 days ago. So that's glorious. I don't know, it feels like gold to me. So that's what we're going to be opening tonight. So you guys tell me. I know it's really early in the stream to have to pee, but like I said, I was on the phone with Gregory for a long time, and also we're doing Dry May next month, which starts in like an hour and 15 minutes. So I've been trying to get rid of the rest of my Modelo stash, and it means that I have to pee often. So I'm going to go to the bathroom. This is what I want you guys to do. Number one, couple orders of business. ProAthletePortraits.com. I know Eric's going to put that in the comments because he's the man. That's where I sell my autograph cards, and that's the main focus of tonight. Not the main focus. The main focus is opening cards, but that is a focus of tonight because there are literally, I believe, either 1 or 2 Nolan Ryans left, orange autographed cards. Those are an addition of 30. I want to sell those out tonight. I would like to move both of those. Maybe they're already sold. Then we have Don Mattingly and Jackie Robinson. There are still some autographed cards left. But I want to I would love to be able to get into Monday when we have Ricky launching. I don't really want I want to start moving these cards, having the churn so that when somebody else comes into the project, not you guys, but the next person, I want them to come in and see the Ricky card and be like, that's tight. And then go and see the autographs and be like, that's tight. And then look back at all the previous cards, seeing all the different artist autos and be like, oh crap, everything's sold out. I better get one of these Rickies. There's a reason for that. Ricky is going to be similar to Jackie, where there's going to be roughly 150 cards signed. About. After that is going to be Trout. And with Trout, who's a megastar, who I'm also already collecting pre-sales for, which I'm fine. I want to keep that up. I'm going to do more autos of Trout than other players. So I'm going to have 250 or 300 autographs. I want them to look back. When somebody goes to that site, I want them to see every player that I've had before Trout, which is less popular than Trout in the current baseball scenario. I want them to see and be like, everything's sold out. I need to get a Trout. Makes a difference to me. I've got we've already talked a little bit about dry May, but I have a really big goal for May. Part of it is a financial component, and part of it is a life, next step component. I'm going to share that in a live stream. I have a very specific thing that I want to make happen in May, and it all ties in, and I want to share with you guys. But anyways, selling out the existing autos would help make that happen. So if you haven't gotten one yet and you want to, you should. And with that Beckett article that launched yesterday, which is, I think, last time I checked, it was still on the homepage of Beckett.com. I'd rather sell those autographs to you guys, even if you guys turn around and flip them on eBay and make money, than some random person that finds me through Beckett and then stumbles into a gold mine. By the way, we're literally in a gold mine tonight with all those packs. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. You guys, check out the website or chat amongst yourselves. Also, I just realized, Cool Whip. It's kind of funny. That's where I keep all my spray paint caps. Cool Whip container. All right. And we're back. Tony says, nice job, bro. Yeah, because I'm plugging the website. I'm trying, man. Sorry to call you out. I know you don't want to be called out, but too bad. All right. So we're here. And now we're going to dig for some gold. So what do you guys think? Okay. Going straight to PC, no flip. Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely works of art. Mattingly is about to ship out. I know. I'm very excited. I know Topps has been struggling. And by the way, this is like a super secret thing. I talk to Topps a lot. They're very excited about the things that I'm doing in the card community and building my relationship with you guys, because they're a company and that helps make people excited and make them more money. Well, I know that Topps has had a bunch of problems with the general public trying to get artist proofs. They sell out very quickly, and there's a lot of speculation allegedly about bots, right? Like scooping them all up. Topps has actually been working very, very hard on this, and they haven't implemented it, but there's something that is coming. We're hoping next week. It's Thursday right now, so like on Monday, or I don't know if it'll be Monday. Who knows? Next week, Topps is taking a very big step that I can't really talk about because I'm not a Topps employee or whatever, but like I have a little bit of intimate knowledge. So if that's been a struggle for you, just know that like Topps is really taking it seriously, and what they're gonna roll out in the very near future is gonna be really good for people who are humans who are trying to buy the cards, the APs and stuff, which is great. Eric says APs for everyone. Yeah, not for everyone, but for 20 of you guys, and it should go to 20, hopefully different actual humans. And I have, I'm really excited. I'm super proud, like, to be working with Topps. Obviously, I love that company, and I have since I was a kid. And what they're doing right now to try and fix it, I know that there's a lot of like speculation and crap talking in the background on the web. That's fine. Everyone's frustrated, but there's some cool things coming, which is really great. Okay, so what do you guys think? Let's do a Nolan Ryan. Okay, come on, big money. You know, it'd be funny if we opened the gold on like the very first one, and then we're like, oh, I guess we don't have to open the rest of the box. Okay, not gold, but still beautiful. It never gets old. It never gets old. My first baseball card ever. We're gonna switch it up. So I want to make sure and have a few of these other ones. Oh, getting a phone call. Nope. Okay. Hold on, sorry. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do, this one must be Tyson. We're gonna do Tyson. Now we're probably gonna do like 5 Nolans, and then a Tyson, and then 5 Nolans, and then a Ben Baller. But man, I love that card. I love Tyson's work as well. It's so hard to pick a favorite artist, other artist. I'm my own favorite artist. If you ask, I don't know. If you ask me who my favorite artist is, I am. But my second favorite, it's really hard to pick because I know so many talented, great artists. Tyson is one of them. I love his work, and the project has brought us together, and that's been really cool. So it's a beautiful card. Tyson props. Okay, we're gonna open a bunch of these. So I'm gonna do like this part. We'll do the foam tear here and pull it straight transfer, so there's no funny business going on. Come on. Okay, not gold, but still beautiful. like I said, man, it never gets old. I think on one of the future streams in the next, just honestly in the next few days, we are gonna do autographs, and I'll be autographing all these Nolan Ryan cards for the colored autos that you guys have all ordered -2 because there's 2 oranges left. And during that, I don't know, I haven't decided exactly how I'll do it, but like I want to give some kind of shout out to the people who are buying them. If people are like, I don't know, I want to like respect people's privacy, but at the same time I want to be like, yo, thank you so-and-so for buying my cards. You make my dreams come true. So when we do that, I'll be signing them. I'm probably going to give you guys some shout outs. I mean, I'm definitely going to give you guys some shout outs. Hopefully you like it. Let's see. Okay. Never gets old. How many do you think we should do of the Nolans between when we do Tyson's? Like, should we do another Tyson now? Should we do it in 3 cards, 5 cards? I don't know. So Chrome says they raised the price on APs. Yes, they did. Personally, I think that's a great. I think it's smart. I think that also, you know, if you're looking at like the flippers market, the APs that cost $200 are going to flip for more money. Period. So if Topps can sell out in a minute at $100, or they could sell out in a minute for $200, get that money, Topps. I got nothing against that. There you go. Guys, I can't explain to you, like, if we get the gold, sorry, self-talk's important. When we get the gold, I'm gonna probably freak out a little bit. Probably freak out a lot. Also, if you weren't on last night's live stream, case up a little bit. If you weren't on last night's, I talked about these boxes, Project 2020 boxes. For all of my autograph series, you guys have seen me do the hot plates, right? Painting on, doing the splatter paint and stuff on cards. So do we have any? I'll actually go grab one right now. And Eric, if you can put the link to the art card claim form, if you could put that in there, it'll be relevant to what I'm about to show them. Okay, so these were the first. Actually, I think that's a good one. I'm gonna say. Maybe eye leaders. So these were some of the heritage cards that we painted on. We're calling them hot plates, and I am mailing all of these cards for free to all of you guys. It's a random one. You don't know which one you're going to get. And a lot of times, like this, you might not even know who you have. You got to check the back. So those were the heritage. I think that's beautiful. I like that a lot. So I'm mailing these out. Last night we did some Series 1 splatters. There's some of these. Guess it goes that way. There we go. So anyways, you guys get the idea. There's That's cool. Look at that. It's a pretty sick card, in my opinion. So with those, you see the splatter paint. Well, these boxes that people who bought my artist autograph cards are going to get custom splatter painted boxes. And I'm going to write on them also the number, so if you're getting card 23 of 30, it'll say somewhere on here, it'll say 23 of 30. I'm going to sign the boxes too. It's going to be a separate piece of art. And then for the upper levels, and I have to clear this with Topps, so you can't hold me to this until I get the okay, but I'm pretty sure, given everything that I'm doing, I think they're going to say it's okay. If someone buys a silver or a gold, it's not only going to have some splatter paint, but we're going to take part of the stencil that I used to make the painting, and we're going to paint like half of Nolan Ryan's face or Mike Trout's shoulder, like whatever it is, right? Some piece of the stencil I'm going to spray paint, and every box is going to be different, completely custom. It's going to be really cool. Once we've done a couple of those, which we will do later, just in the next couple days, because I got to sign these cards and I got to get them ready to go out. We're going to start making some boxes, and we're going to have I worked in marketing for a while. We're going to call it a shit sandwich. And what a shit sandwich is you tell someone some really good news, and then you tell someone some shitty news, and then you tell someone some really good news. Shit sandwich. The really good news is I have the cards and they're signed, and check out this video, watch me sign them. The shitty news is I'm still waiting on my hologram stickers. I ordered 50,000 of them because I'm ambitious, and I'm going to have 50,000 cards at some point in my life. I was debating ordering 100,000. But the shitty part is they haven't come yet. I thought they would be here by now, and I reached out to them and I told them that. And because when I ordered them, they said it's a 15-day lead time. I ordered them about 2 weeks ago. And they said, oh, no, the 15-day lead time means it's 15 days till they go to print. And I told them from the beginning, I said, anything I can do to shorten that lead time, I will pay extra. I'm happy to do it. Like, you tell me what to do. I need these labels ASAP. And now they're saying, well, we don't know. We're going to ship them out at the end of next week or the following week. And that's like today. It's not cool in my book. It seemed deceptive to tell me it's 15-day lead time and then it being basically 30 days until they ship. Doesn't seem like 15-day lead time. I don't know. I'm new to all of this. I'm learning as I go. So that's the shit sandwiches. It's going to be like, hey guys, your cards are signed and they look tight. Also, waiting on the hologram labels, and I'm battling with them and trying to pay them extra to get them to me ASAP. And also, your boxes are going to look sick. Here are some pictures of the custom boxes. You're going to get some extra art. Full transparency. That's where we're at right now with those. And I will let you guys know. I've gotten an email out to them complaining. I mean, I'm paying them $1,500 to make my labels, and the lead time seems a little deceptive. So it's challenging. I told them, I said, I'm going to have to come and talk to my customers, and hopefully a bunch of them don't ask for refunds. I think if people do want refunds, I would give them refunds if they know it's going to take an extra week or two to get the card. And I know that those would sell right away, but still, that's super important to me. Okay, we're going to keep opening cards. Enough ranting and bitching. That's just like the state of the business, The cool thing is once I get them, then I have them. And I have 50,000 of them. And then we can do all kinds of fun stuff together. Fun. So that time I was opening it and I was looking at the screen, so I was watching it in real time with you guys, see if I got it. I didn't get it, but it's okay. Other thing is worth noting. Let me show you. Okay, this is actually a good example. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, see on his sleeve right there? There's a tiny scuff. Maybe it's like, but like to compare it to this, see how that one has that little scuff on the sleeve? That one doesn't. If you order an autograph from me and I'm sending it to you, I'm going to replace this case because I'm already taking the label off and I'm going to swap it out. I'm going to give you a clean, brand new One Touch. And then I'll use these ones for something else, for my personal collection. Worth noting. Hopefully it matters to you guys. It matters to me. I know if I spend a couple $100 on a card, or even $20 on a card, and then I got a One Touch that was like a little bit scuffed, I'd be a little sad. No gold. Let's see here. We'll organize this a little bit. Okay, I think it's time for, let's do one of those Ben Ballers. So Ben Baller's cards are exceptionally blingy. And I think that that's really cool for the potentially the gold 1/1. Like the gold 1/1's frames, like I think would look extra special on Ben's cards because they're already like bling bling, you know? Okay, let's see. Let's take that out. Take that out. Okay, so this is one of the Ben Baller Big Hurts. So I have, let's see, I have the first card, his card, Ichiro. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Which I liked. That's nice. I like his Trout too that's out right now. I ordered 5 of his Trouts. If I could, I'd probably order more of them. I think they're going to be really strong on the resale market, even though I think it's going to have the highest print run of all the cards so far. I wouldn't be surprised if it cracks 15K. Before that, the teal card had 13,200, the last Trout. I like that very much. I bought 10 of those ones. And mostly to flip, you know. I'm going to keep one for a personal collection, or a couple for a personal collection, and then I'll flip the rest and try and use that money to pay for other stuff. Kevin says Ben is offering $3,000 for his gold Trout. That's too low. There's no way unless he gets someone that is like a big Ben Baller fan and a supporter of the arts. Like if I got it, I would sell it to him for the same price that I bought it for. Probably. Maybe I'd ask for a chain, actually. It'd be hella funny. I want a Blake Baller chain. I'm not a chain kind of guy. I wouldn't actually wear it, but it would just be cool to say I have a Ben Baller chain, I guess, because he is established in that industry. Anyways, I don't think the average person is going to take that deal because, I mean, the Ermsey Trout Gold sold for $4,500. So I just don't think, if people are in it to make money, I don't think that's going to be enough. 3,000 artist proof on eBay. Nice. That's like sold or offered, because those are two different things. Let's go. Come on. I wonder if, like, you know, Topps has these gold 101s. Somebody handles them and puts them places. I know that people have gotten... okay, we're going to open another... I think this is a Tyson Beck. You know, some people have gotten a gold in a 10-pack. They ordered 10 cards. They ended up with the gold. That's encouraging. Makes me feel like maybe it's, you know, actually random. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten a gold in just a one order, but I'd like to think that that's possible. But what I'm thinking is, like, you know, the people that are putting the golds in, are they like do they know it's a gold and then they see the box and they're like, okay, we'll slide it in the middle, or is it just like put into the assembly line and then like wherever it ends up? So like, I guess what I'm wondering is like, do we have a better chance of hitting the gold? I mean, I guess now we do have a better chance of hitting the gold because we just pulled this many cards that are not gold, and there's only 2,630 of these. So like, there's a bunch that's not gold. So our chances have technically gone up. But box placement, right? Could it be right in the middle? Like, could this be it? I think it could. But I don't know. It's not. I need so I have like a few desks in my studio. I have quite a few desks and workspaces. I like this desk because this is actually like short actual desk height. So the chair that I'm in is like a regular chair. At my computer, I'm on like a slightly raised chair. And then at the art stations, those are pretty high. I have to use my like raised chair and have it all the way to the max, and I still have to really stand up a lot. So this is like basically what I'm getting at is this is the best place for me to like sit and do live streams and be comfortable and be able to like get to the bathroom or whatever. But it's also like kind of a small desk, and I need to figure out a better way because like already like I've got a giant pile of stuff right there. Okay. So I saw a text message from a friend. He said, don't worry. I told him I'm on a live stream. He's the one that called me, but I do want to respond to him really quick. So let's see. He says, no problem. Crush it on my live stream. I'll take an Audible suggestion for a 3-hour drive that I'm starting now. Okay. Listen to, what's it called? As a man thinketh 3 times in a row. Dead ass serious. So a friend, I'm like a huge Audible dork. I love audiobooks, and I do quite a mix of personal development, kind of self-help books, and also I'll do fiction stuff. He said, listen to it in a way up to the 21st century edition. I like the Ray Porter edition way better. Literally listen to it twice today. So I do a lot of audiobooks, and I love it. And I put out a tweet earlier today about how one of my favorite recent books is called As a Man Thinketh. It's by James Allen. It's narrated by Ray Porter. There's a lot of different versions on Audible. I prefer the Ray Porter version. He's one of my favorite narrators. Narrators are very important in the audiobook world. And speaking of, actually, Eric, aka Those Back Pages, who's over there saying smash the like and subscribe button, which I would love if you do. I think if you guys haven't seen his videos on YouTube, click his link. Those Back Pages got the little blue. He's got a blue name and a little blue wrench next to his name. He does a lot of opening cards and talking about his own personal collection, which is ridiculously huge. And he's got the best voice for audiobook, like literally the best voice for audiobooks. And I'm telling him, like, I know he's. I keep getting these dings. I'm trying to. There you go. Anyways, the narrator matters. It will make a good narrator will make a mediocre book good. A great narrator will make a mediocre book great. And on the flip side of that, a bad or mediocre narrator will make a great book bad or mediocre in audiobook form. Just facts of life. So if you want to get into audiobooks, I would say don't chase authors. Chase narrators. Find a narrator that you really love and then start going through their library of the books that they have narrated, and you will have fun. I know that from experience. Think Blue says, those back pages always giving great advice as well. Yep. He does. He's a smart dude. And also, like, you know, super connected and super well respected in the collecting, you know, card collecting industry. I know he does a lot with, like, his collection is sick. And I only found out through another mutual friend of ours, Mike, told me about how he works in, like, you know, prospecting new players. And honestly, I hadn't even, Eric and I hadn't even had that conversation. And so I didn't even know that he was, like, his actual job is in the industry, which is great. And so it, like, makes a lot of sense of why he, like, I don't know, does what he does. And he's just such a good dude and well connected. So Eric, I appreciate you very much. Which hopefully by now you know, and I know I don't have to say it on a live stream for you to know it, but it's that important that you are seriously a breath of fresh air and a good friend now, and helpful with all the moderating and encouraging people to, like, you know, like the video or, you know, go to the website, like the type of things that I should be doing, but I'm not necessarily doing because I honestly, like, I just want to paint, and I'm fortunate to get to do that a lot, but I also have a lot of other, you know, there's a lot of other things that go into running a painting business, an art business. So having people like you support in different ways has been awesome. So I think if my math is right, okay, let's see here. So we have a couple stacks. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. We got a couple stacks right there. Like, that means that our odds are just getting better, right? Every single time we pull a card that's not a gold, that just means that we're one card closer to the gold. I mean, it seems like those numbers can't lie. So, let me move some of this down here. Oh, I'll get up one of these. I don't remember if this is one of mine or Tyson's or Ben's. Yeah. JO Sports says collab with NYC Gons would be mind-blowing. Thanks, man. I'm going to have to check out his or her work. Okay, we're going to open... Again, I don't actually know if this is Tyson or Ben because both of those boxes just had a few cards in them. And see, come on, big money. That's Tyson. Dude, great job, bro. One thing that I really appreciate and like about this card, and that I try and work into mine, is so, like, you know, cards historically have had a border around them, usually white, but sometimes black or other colors. I know the red trout is a rare card. But I love that he's playing with the inside border of that white line. So it starts out here, and then it gets thicker and thicker and thicker. Like, I've done that on a lot of my cards intentionally, and you know, we have some videos where I talk about why I've done that. But, like, he did really good. Like, I mean, this, like, you know, how here it comes almost down and touches the edge, but we still have the clean white border, and then it comes up with this big swoop. Like, to me, artistically, it's a really fun way to do it and play, like, push the boundaries of the border. Sounds cliche. Sounds like something you can't do, but it's pushing the boundaries of the border. I don't know, the interior boundaries of the border. Pushing the fence line. I don't know. We'll figure out a way to, like, explain that at a later date. But in the meantime, we're going to strike gold real fast. Yeah, so someone asked, Tyson uses that small strip of tape on his art. So that is on a lot of his art. And I'll pull that back up. We can talk about that real fast. So you see, like he's got a couple things that are pretty common in a lot of his designs that I'm seeing so far. So it's almost like graph paper in the background, and then he's got the tape kind of thing. So Tyson does. I'm pretty sure he does it all digitally. I don't know this for sure, but I think he does it all digitally. But he has some like super cool effects that he's using and like filters, probably all like custom stuff. So like it looks like it was almost like cut and paste and glued together or taped together, but it's just a central design. Very talented. I don't know what the best way to say it is. I know my limitations with graphic design and Photoshop. I can do some basic stuff, but I'm not like a graphic designer by trade. And Tyson is a very skilled graphic designer by trade. Not gold. All right, we're making some headway. Okay, that's the top of that stack. So we are 2 stacks deep so far in terms of Nolan. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we've opened 32 of 50 of the Nolans. So there's another one of these. I'm pretty sure it's Tyson's. This would just look so nice in a gold frame. I would just love if I could pull that. It also would be tough though, because if I pulled a gold frame Griffey of Tyson's, the first thing that I would have to do, like morally myself, is I would go to Tyson and say, hey, I have this card. Let's figure out how you can have it, and we make something fair. And I could make a ton more money if I just went straight to eBay and sold it, but like I wouldn't want to do that, because if someone pulled my gold and came to me and said, yo, I got your gold, let's make a deal. I would give them like so much art, and I would just hook them up so much. I couldn't pay whatever they're selling for on eBay. I couldn't afford that, and Tyson probably couldn't either. But it would matter a lot, and it would mean so much. So I want the Griffey gold, but I know if I get the Griffey gold, I'm going to get it to Tyson, and we're going to figure out something else on the backside, I guess. Okay. I'm trying to kind of keep these intact. We'll be using them to ship back out, I guess. Dang it. Okay, stack number 3 is beginning. Trying to keep up with the comments. Sorry, I've kind of been like in the zone. I haven't been reading a lot of comments. Another thing that I'd be really interested in doing is doing these live streams. We're gonna do a Ben Baller. Doing these live streams and also setting up like a Discord channel. Discord is like a chat program for like a lot of gamers and streamers. I use it with my friends. I do a little bit of gaming on the side. Not a lot lately since 2020 started. Project 2020, not the year. I haven't been gaming as much as I used to because I have so much to do, and even now in the stream, I have 6 people that I owe invoices to for Mike Trout pre-orders. All I have to do is type in a few things into PayPal or Stripe or whatever, send off the invoice, and I will be paid handsomely. And I haven't even done it yet because I was on a call with Gregory Siff, and then, I was here, prepping for the stream, and it's like there's literally if there's no better example of money sitting on the money on the table, that is it. I haven't even gone and gotten it yet, and it's not because I don't want it. It's not because I don't appreciate those people buying those cards. I freaking do so much, but that's the type of stuff that I get to the end of the night and I'm like, dang, I still got to invoice this person, and I'll do that instead of playing video games, which I used to just get to the end of the night and play some video games. Anyways, that's my gaming story. All right, Quest for Gold. Come on, big money. You guys play I love gambling. I'm a gambler. I like Vegas. I go play blackjack. I'll play craps. I suck at it, and every single time I go, I have to relearn the rules. But it comes back fast, and just that thrill of what if? That's the kind of thing what if? What if? And usually it's like that on the craps table. I'm like, what if? Nope, didn't hit whatever I wanted, which is fine. All I could do, ooh, that was a double. That's like a nacho. You guys know about the nachos. That's the nacho of packs, which might mean that the gold is in here. You know that if we open the gold now, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, there's 15 packs left. Then it's not going to be any fun to open the rest of the 15. So we're pretty lucky that the gold that we got is later in the box, because otherwise we wouldn't have that type of excitement all the way throughout. It would just be it'd be cut off, and then we'd be like, oh well, should we even open the rest? We know what's in there. That's the way that I look at it. Yeah. Got to be well says who doesn't like to gamble. Yeah, I mean, I think that you guys, you card collecting crazies, we're all about the gamble, man. That's why we buy packs. It's why we buy a card to try and hope, think it's going to go up. It's, I'd say that the card collecting community as a whole is pretty risk tolerant, as I would consider myself very, very risk tolerant. Which is probably why you and I get along so well. Okay, we're gonna open the last of these. I don't know. I think this is a Ben Baller. I think this is the last Ben Baller. Let's see. I'm about to find out. Not gold, but yes on the Ben Baller. So those are nice. Those are my 3. So 1 for me, 1 TBD, and probably 1 to flip or trade. I missed a couple early cards, specifically everything before this card, right? So this was 18. Cards 1 through 17. I only bought only a couple. I'm lucky I bought the Ermsey Trout. I know that one's had a lot of it's been going up a lot. But Ermsey Trout, that particular card actually has a very special space in my memory and inspiration for the project, because and if you guys read the Beckett article yesterday that came out, Beckett.com if you haven't, and also comment on the article, that's huge. But specifically the Ermsey Trout literally impacted the creation of this card, because I first had a different version of this card that was pretty similar, but I consider it more vanilla. It was just, the background was plain. I actually have it. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to show you guys the card that I started with, and then literally Topps was here in my studio. This guy's like, hey, you want to see some of the other artist cards? I'm like, of course. And he shows me on his phone, and I'm swiping through, and I saw a couple cards, and the Ermsey Trout was on there, and then I'm like, oh no, I gotta fucking push it to the next level. I'm gonna grab this. This will be fun. So, this was the first Nolan Ryan. And I know to you guys, like, it probably looks very similar. But if we look at side by side, the portrait itself is not that much different. I did have to cut a second stencil because I made a new size. But, like, the background of, like, a plain, pretty plain, it's splatter painted, but it's pretty plain. Versus this, like, pops off. Like, this is the stuff I was talking about with, you know, Tyson's, like, the white border and, like, pushing those interior boundaries. Like, I mean, to me, when I look at that, and then I look at this is so much cooler. And if I hadn't seen that Ermsey Trout, this would be the Nolan Ryan card. Straight up. And if this was the Nolan Ryan card, I probably, like, I don't think people would have been so excited, even though I was jumping in all the comments and talking to people about my journey and stuff. Like, I just don't think people would have cared as much. And so the Ermsey card, if there was like a single biggest influence in the project for me, it was the Ermsey Trout card. So because of that, I bought that. That was one of the very few cards I bought early, and I'm so grateful because I bought card 1 and 2, the Ben Baller, and the what was it? I think it was Koufax, actually, by maybe, no, it wasn't Teal. Anyways, back to the task at hand of opening cards. If you guys have any early cards that are pre number 18 and you want to make a trade, I love the barter system. And you will find out, you probably know this if you've been here before, but I like to think I'm a pretty generous guy. And so I will trade you some art or some of my other cards that I have to get some of those 1 through 17. Everything after my card of 18, I have at least one of. There are some that I would like to get another of. I would like to have 2 or 3 of each, just to see what happens, I guess. I don't know. Not to flip, but to gift. Oh man, our stock is dwindling. God, I feel like I think we deserve this. I think we got. But like I said, I mean, if we hit the gold now, like, what are we going to do with the rest of the 10 cards? Just open them to be like, woo, another card. Right, guys? Alright, let's open, we're going to open the last Tyson. I do think the Griffey would look really magical in gold. Not gold, but still beautiful, Tyson. Shout out to you. Alright. Yeah, Ermsey Trout, under 3K print run. By far will be the lowest Trout in my book. But you know what's funny about that is, I don't know, I was following the print runs, and when that Ermsey Trout hit 2,900 something, that was a huge deal, and that was a giant jump off of the next biggest print run at the time. That shattered records, and I was like, whoa, that set the standard. So when my first card came out, when this Nolan dropped, and you know, people were saying, oh, what do you hope to do? I was like, I want to beat that Ermsey Trout. I want 3,000. I didn't get 3,000. I got 2623 or 26, something like that. And I didn't beat it. I had the second highest print run at the time by a pretty good margin. It was Trout, and then it was my Nolan Ryan, and then it was everybody else. And I was pretty bummed because I didn't beat the Ermsey Trout. But things have changed now. You know, you saw the second Trout, the teal Trout, $13,200. It's insane. And now with the Ben Baller trout, it's out right now. I don't know. My guess that I've been putting out there is $15K. I think it's a nice card. And I don't think that will be the highest either. I hope my trout, which is the next trout following Ben Baller's, is I think Ben Baller's is going to get around 15K, and then I think my trout is going to be next, and it's going to get my goals 20K. We'll say 23K actually. 23 is my favorite number, as you guys know. By the way, I'm like picking it like I just got like a bunch of nasty cardboard like paper cuts from opening cards. Battle damage. I want my card to be 20K. I want to beat Ben Baller and everyone else by a large margin. But I know that we're still pretty early in the 2020 set, and I was excited. I still am. I'm excited that my trout is early in the set-ish. You know, I'm going to be coming out around card, let's see, 70 or something. That's just a guess. I don't know what card number it's going to be. But that leaves a lot of room and a lot of opportunities for people to beat that record that I set. And then it's like, okay, well, now I need to beat that record with my Jeter. And by the way, my Jeter, we have some ideas that are so tight. And my Mark McGwire, actually. I think my Mark is going to... my Mark McGwire, if I'm going to make a prediction, a hot take from a hot plate, is my Mark McGwire is going to be on the level of most other artists, Trout and Jeter and Griffey. And when you guys see it, you'll understand why. And if you've seen some of my previous live streams, you already know why. But I think I'm going to bring some people out of the woodworks, and that McGwire is going to be ridiculous. I don't think it's going to be my highest print run. I think Trout probably will be. But if somebody else beats my Trout, then I'm going to really have to bring it on the Jeter. Because at the end of this all, like, I want a few things. I want the highest print run for a single card. I want the highest print run per player for 15 of the 20 cards. I don't think that I can get 20 of 20 because of the way that this project is building momentum. My early cards, like my Don Mattingly, not a huge print run, 24 and change, was the current highest for a minute, but I think a lot of other people later down the project are going to crush that Don Mattingly print run for Don because of a bunch of reasons, but mainly because the project is also just gaining a ton of traction. Oh man, we only have 5 left. That's kind of nerve-wracking. God, I hope we get this. Matthew says, Blake, you're going to make a bunch of collectors broke during this project. That is true, but I'm also going to make a lot of fans and supporters rich because if you haven't found this out already, but like I'm a pretty generous dude. If you send me a DM and you're like, yo, I want this, but I can't afford it, or I love this player and I love what you did with them, or like whatever, like we'll work something out. And also like the art cards, they're buried somewhere underneath all this plastic, but like the hand embellished cards, which I plan to only do for free, that I'm just giving out to people who come to these live streams. By the way, Eric, maybe you can throw a link down there for him. It's just free, but like I want to see those on eBay. I want to see people flipping hand embellished art cards by Blake Jamieson for $100 starting bid. And I want you guys to make hella money from that because you guys are deciding to spend your time with me, and that's super freaking cool. And, you know, from my perspective, it doesn't cost a lot. Like I bought a box. I've spent $80 on the Series 1 cards. And then I spent a night with you guys painting them, a couple hours. And then I'm going to buy, you know, I've got on my way like a shit ton of envelopes and forever stamps. And then the time of like putting them in the thing and like getting it to you, like that cost me money, but it also hopefully makes you guys money. And if you go flip one of those cards and you make $100, then maybe you're gonna say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I can buy a couple of Blake's Mike Trout cards for $20 each on the top site. And by the way, on the back end, like, I don't get all that money. I get a 10% royalty. So if you spend $20, if you make $100 and then you spend $20 on a card and I get $2 back, like, if we're looking at strictly the financial statements, it doesn't make sense to me. But if you think about like the long game that I'm playing of like building the relationships, making people like, not making them, but helping people care about art and, following my journey, like the upside for me on the long tail is great. In the short tail, yeah, maybe some people are going to go broke buying my cards. And maybe some people also are going to come out net positive because they're going to buy some of my cards and then they're going to send them to me to sign for free, which, by the way, I will sign any card of mine for free, black unnumbered ink, send it back to you. Then you turn around, you flip that on eBay, you pay for all the card sales for yourself, and then you send that submission form for the art card, and then you get 5 of those because you can get as many as you want. You come to 5 streams, I'll give you 5 cards, no problem. You sell 3 of those on eBay for $100 each, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I'm sitting on like a collection of cards. I've got this relationship with Blake, and he's whatever artist. I was gonna say dope artist, but I was trying not to toot my own horn. And like, I came out making $300, and I watched 3 streams for an hour each. So like, I was making $100 an hour to hang out with Blake, get free cards, and now I have this cool story and these cool cards that I can share my grandkids about. That's the goal for me. That is the goal. I don't want to make anyone go broke. That is the goal. Quest for gold. I think we have 3 packs left. 4. We have 4 packs left. It doesn't sound like gold. I imagine that, like, the gold frame has some weight to it. There was a talk on blow up forums about how it's like 17% heavier. I keep thinking, oh, maybe I'll pick up a case and it'll feel heavy. None of those feel heavy. Yeah, that one didn't. But I don't know. It could just be strong. Okay. I feel like if I don't pull a gold tree, guys, I'm letting you down. Oh my God. Come on, gold. Ah! Not gold. The best gold is the last gold anyways. So don't worry about it. Guys, shit. Now the pressure is really on. Oh God, we're down to the last one. I don't have any Tysons or anything else to open up for you. This is all I have. This is what I have for you guys. Oh man. Well, hey, I have good news for anybody that ordered my cards that hasn't opened them yet. For my Nolans, you've got a chance. And you have like, I don't know, you have like a 2% better chance now that I open up all these cards and I didn't get a gold to get a gold. Damn it. I was really hoping. I feel like I let you guys down. I thought it was going to be in there. Kevin, I don't know if he's on the stream. He ordered 100 of my cards and he opened them up and he's like, hey man, I've got great news. And I was like, what? He's like, I didn't get a gold, so you're probably going to get it. I didn't. I saw Eric from those back pages open up a 10-pack just a couple days ago. Didn't get a gold. And I watched that video this morning. And so I was like, oh yes, the gold's going to be in my pack. And we didn't do it. Maybe one person that ordered one card got the gold. And they're just sitting on it. It's in their pile of mail, and they got a bunch of piles of mail. I was still really hoping it would happen, so I'm sorry, guys. I have a few more of these cards coming, but they're not coming from Topps. They're coming from actually from Kevin. I'm getting some from Kevin because I wanted a couple extra. I basically took every single card that I purchased and I committed it to a signature, and I realized that I want a couple extra cards myself just to have, whether or not I sign them. So I've got some more cards coming from Kevin, but they're not going to be the gold because I know he's already opened them. And Topps isn't selling anymore, so I could get more on eBay, but those are not going to be the gold. Those are still super fun. What is up, Mike? JT? Oh, okay. Is JT on here? Hold on, let me see. Canadian Cards, Mike. Triple Crown. There you go. Okay, check this out. I got your package today. I'm going to go get it. Hold on. I have shit everywhere. Where is it? Is it here, maybe? He's already back here. No? Aha! Okay, I found it. Okay, guys. So, JT, aka Triple Crown 24, sent me a little care package. Super nice of him. And I just, sorry to put you on blast, bro, but is what it is. Welcome to the club. He says, Blake, here are a few Maguire cards I thought you would enjoy, along with some reprint inserts of the cards you're painting for Project 2020. Thank you for joining Mike and I on Beyond Cardboard. I look forward to seeing more of your work. All the best, JT, a.k.a. Triple Crown 24, and then in parentheses, YouTube/Twitter, which is tight. I put this one on the front. I already opened these up today, and I ordered them already. So this is, and you guys got to forgive me because I am new coming back to the hobby of collecting. So I collected Mark Maguire and Jose Canseco as a kid, and I have every single card printed in every single set in baseball from 1985 to 1995. I know that is also like a widely printed and widely collected era. I don't fool myself that like most people have those cards, fine, but at the time that meant the world to me, and my mom didn't throw them away, and that means the world to me now, still to this day. So anyways, we got here, I'm just going to show you guys some of the, actually we'll put them here. So we have this Greatest Players, Mark Maguire, Topps Chrome, another Mark Maguire, 35th anniversary, Big Mac, nice, oops, maybe drop that. Oh, this one's sick. It's like the cut card. Again, I'm new to this, so I don't know. I'm sure there's a better term for that, but I think that is super sick looking card. This one is actually my favorite of the ones you sent. I just love like things that are different and special. It's crazy. 6'5". I met Mark Maguire as a kid a bunch of times. I've got signed baseballs, signed bats. I have a signed home run ball. But when you're a kid, everyone seems like a giant. But now, like, you know that I'm a big kid, 6'5", I realize is like, I mean, that's a monster. And that, like, kind of sick. George Brett, the reprint from the set that's coming out. Jeter, same. I think that's awesome. Ken Griffey, look at that. That's nice. So cool. I know Eric will appreciate this one. Doc. Here we go, guys. Triple Crown 24. Sorry. Cover your phone number. I don't know if you show that to people. Anyways. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. That package meant a lot. I've gotten just a couple care packages, and it's been from people that I randomly met, mostly on Twitter. And, they ask me, who my personal collection is, and I tell them about Mark McGuire and a little bit about my history, and they've been really nice to send care packages, and it's like such a cool community of people. If that's like a normal thing that people do, pretty dope. And I'm excited to start sending out my own care packages. I've got a whole like a Word doc. It's a notes doc, actually. I use Mac, but it's a notes doc and it's titled Gifts to Send. And I have all these different people, and I have some notes about each of them. And hopefully in the next, I guess like early next week, I'll probably start sending out some care packages, and some of it's going to be art, some is going to be other random stuff. So I'm excited to do that. Like, it's such a cool community. Okay, Canseco signing info, mail items too. Nice. Oh, Billy. Yeah, that's smart. I like that. All right, so I think we're pretty good. So Joe Sports Collector asked if any puzzles in the shop. So yeah, so I have a website called blakespuzzles.com. It's a pretty new website. I'm still working out the kinks, but I've taken a lot of my art archive, not necessarily baseball or sports stuff. There's a few sports things, but for the most part, it's just a lot of paintings that I've made for myself over the years, and I've taken that and putting them on puzzles, because when I'm doing a one-of-one commission for a particular player, for example, and they're paying top dollar for it, I'm not just gonna like make them the original and then go sell it on a puzzle. Licensing aside, because licensing also is an issue. There are some sports puzzles that, like, there's a couple Jordan puzzles on there, and that's a little bit of a gamble. I'm not big time enough, I don't think, that the NBA is going to come after me, but I'm also at a point in my career where, like, I'm trying to get those licenses so that I can do that stuff literally in mass and like mass produce it. So anyways, yeah, blakespuzzles.com if you want to check those out. We are I have a business partner he was a studio assistant of mine and a mentee, I guess, and he really took a liking when I launched the puzzle site, and so I've been letting him, his name's Andrew, take a lot of the lead on that business, and we've been working on that really hard together, and that's super fun. Okay, Patrick says, look back, you missed a few good questions in a trade offer. Okay, my dad says, look back here. The die cut was the last second edition. Glad you like them. I love them. Canseco doing a private event in Vegas soon. Can send stuff to the store and get it signed. $15 a card, $25 a ball, $10 inscription. Great, Billy. Actually, let's set some of that up. We'll send you some stuff. Okay, here. Last Dance, good people, great community, awesome. Thanks for streaming. You built a relic card. Can you build a gold framed card? Hall of Fame Pullers asked. Yeah, actually, I've been doing a little bit of research trying to figure out if I can put a frame around my autos. I wouldn't do a gold or a silver because that's what Topps is doing, and I don't want to step on their toes. I don't want to cause any confusion. So I might look at doing like a matte black frame around some of my autograph cards. I haven't figured that out yet, so I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I'm trying to go back and see these trade offers my dad was talking about, but I just don't know. Put my order in for Project 2020 collection case, and I'm going on deck with. Yep. So Kevin, thank you. Gotta make sure to take advantage of all that. Yeah, I don't know. Dad, if I missed any trade offers, maybe you took a screenshot. I could reach out to them separately. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for joining. I'm sorry we didn't strike gold. I was really, really, really hoping that we would, but we didn't. But that's okay, because we have each other, and we are fortunately healthy and safe in this crazy, crazy time right now that we're all going through. So I hope that in these streams, I know the comments are they're going nuts. And I hope that, like, not only just you guys asking me questions or talking to me, but, like, if you guys connect with each other and trade cards or become friends or send each other care packages, that'd be really cool. My dad says it was from Eugene. Eugene mentioned having to trout Ermsey. Eugene's, it was from Eugene, I believe. Darn, no gold. Okay, Eugene. So, fill me in, man. What was the trade? Eugene says, I just private messaged you on Facebook as well. Okay, I see you. Let's see here. We're just going to look at it real quick. Hey, brother, I have an extra Willie Mays, Teal, and Ermsey trout. I would for sure trade for some art. Great. I'll do that. I think I did get the Mays, Teal. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look. But even if so, I would take it. I would do that. So we will work out that deal. I want both of those things. We will make you some art, and I will give you a more than fair deal. So that sounds dope. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off. I kept thinking, like, it's funny. Every time I do a stream, I'm like, I'm just going to do a nice, modest, short stream of like 45 minutes to an hour. And here we are, hour and a half later. But I'm so happy to be here. So thank you guys so much for joining. If you're late to the party, there's a form for an art card claim form where you can get a free art card that I'll send you. And if you want to support my art, proathleteportraits.com is where you can do that. Besides that, I will be back tomorrow and every day, 10:23 p.m. Thank you all for making all this possible. I love you guys. Stay awesome.